What up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, we'll be ranking every Power Ranger seasons. I grew up with Power Rangers, watching Mighty Morphin and Megaforce, Ninja Steel, so just any ones I feel interested in, and then I watched them all at once, not all at once, and then I watched them all in order, and just, then in order to rank them I have to watch all of them. And then after I watched all of them, I'm like, I'm gonna make a video. And so finally today, I'm making this video, posting it. It'd be so exciting. So we have an S tier for the ones that I really enjoyed, and the ones that caught me. That's mostly of like how many videos I watched a day, and how long it took me to watch. Then we have the A tier, which is kind of good, but at the same time it could be better. B tier could be, still enjoyed it, but better. C, I didn't like, and D is like I don't really know a lot about it, because it's been a while. So, and then we also we're gonna include the supers. So we're gonna include Super Samurai, Super Mega Force, Super Dino Charge, or Dino Supercharge, and Super Ninja Steel as well. So, thanks so much for watching. Sit back, relax, and just enjoy this video. Alright, so first one is Megaforce. The first one is Mighty Morphin. So, actually, it took me a while to watch all of them. It took me about a year and a half to watch all 30 seasons. So, I may not know a lot about these, but Mighty Morphin is actually the longest, because there's the longest show. It's like its own show inside another show. So there's 3 seasons to it. So I mean, I gotta put this in S tier, because I just gotta put this in S tier because it's 3 seasons. You're gonna hook on, and you're gonna hook on like mid first season, and then you're gonna have 2.5 more seasons to go. It's like you can't not put Mighty Morphin in S tier. Mighty Morphin is just wow, and you can really do a lot with Mighty Morphin, especially since I like writing stories on Power Rangers and like remixing them. Mighty Morphin is a great one. It's a great one to do that. And there's just so many different types of videos. Like there's some that I don't know. There's just so many different villains, and there's monsters, and you get to see them and like see what they do, and like how the Power Rangers fight them, and see how they struggle. It's like, I don't know. I really enjoyed Mighty Morphin, and they're really short. They're like 18, 19 minutes, and then you can watch like 5 in one night, or 6, maybe 7 in one night. You can really do a lot with Mighty Morphin, and that's what I like about it. They put a lot of effort into Mighty Morphin they really put a lot in Mighty Morphin that it will take a long time to watch it, and just a lot of effort they put in to making the show and making it so that it's original. It's just amazing, and I mean, it's the original show to Power Rangers. Like, you can't say nothing bad about original. The original is just a lot better than usually the modern ones. In some cases, and in Power Rangers, the original is a lot better than the newest ones. Alien Rangers, for a lot of you guys who don't know Alien Rangers, Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers, this is actually the sequel season to Mighty Morphin. It has the Mighty Morphin cast in it, Zordon's still in it, Alpha 5's in it, is still in it, but it's only 10 seasons. It's only 10. sorry. It's only 10 episodes. So it doesn't really count as its own season because of how short it is. But at the same time, it's building off of Mighty Morphin, the original one I was just talking about. It's still, I don't count it as a season. I mean, I actually did when I was watching it, but halfway through watching the whole series, or the whole franchise, I was like, we're not counting it as its own season. So I don't really count it as its own season now, but since it builds off of Mighty Morphin, and because it Um, and it continues this little problem that they had, because at the end there's left a cliffhanger. They turn into kids, and then that makes you have to watch Alien Rangers. The way that they do it at the end of Mighty Morphin makes you really watch Alien Rangers. That's what puts Alien Rangers in probably a B tier. It would have been a C tier, but because of the ending of Mighty Morphin, that means you have to watch Alien Rangers in order to see what happens. Because usually the good guys win. Bad guys win at the end of Mighty Morphin, Season 3. Good guys win at the end of Alien Rangers. You have to watch Alien Rangers, otherwise you don't know what happens. And then you go into Zeo thinking, what happened? Like, where's the command center? And you don't watch the ending of Alien Rangers. Because when the command center gets blown up, you have to watch Alien Rangers. It's just, even though it's 10 episodes, it goes quickly, and you still know what happens. I didn't like the first episode of Alien Rangers because I was like, what? Like, this is not like a normal episode of Power Rangers. Like, what the heck? But, like, I didn't like the first episode of Alien Rangers. That's what I'm saying. Okay? And, I just didn't. And then it got better, and once the good guys started winning and there actually had some problems, then it turned good. Because when the bad guys just keep winning and the good guys have to retreat, it's not good. In superhero movies or shows, it's not good. But when the good guys start winning, then that turns into like a good season. And when the cast of Mighty Morphin go out and find the Zeo pieces, that one starts to get good, because then you know, like, oh, this is going to build into Zeo. Which, moving on to Zeo, is continuation of the Mighty Morphin franchise. Mighty Morphin and Alien, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and Alien Rangers. Zeo actually is it's a 50 episode season with the cast of Mighty Morphin. They get new powers. They get a new command center. Billy's still there. Billy doesn't become a ranger, and just Zeo, I really don't know a lot about. Just the facts. It's just the fact that King Mondo, the king of the Machine Empire, which is the main villain or villains in Zeo and Power Rangers Zeo. In Zeo, gets destroyed halfway through the season. No Power Rangers villain goes down halfway through the season. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. And then we have the prince of the Machine Empire coming in and stepping in for his father. You just don't like. And then he comes back at the end of the season, and he gets blown up by Rita and Zed. Like, what is the plot of Zeo? There's no plot. It's just let's make this episode now. I know it's not make a plot, but like, the show doesn't even show you how Mondo comes back. I don't believe. Maybe it does. I'm not sure. I don't really know a lot about what happens in Zeo, the plot, to know. But just the fact that he goes down halfway through the season, comes back at the end, gets blown up immediately, like the episode after, like Rita and Zed. Like, the plot is just like random. Like, oh, we're gonna make this episode. Oh, I have a great idea for this episode. Let's do it and put it in next. No, they probably just didn't want to wait for the end of the season to kill King Mondo. They probably hated him so much. I really don't know. King Mondo is the Machine Emperor is one of the worst villains, I think. And leave a comment down below if you want me to do a Power Rangers villain ranking video, because I will do that for you, and I'll give you a hint that King Mondo is probably going to be in D tier, because King Mondo in the Machine Empire is one of the worst villains in Power Rangers, even worse than Rita, and I really hate Rita. So Power Rangers Zeo, I enjoyed. Wait, hold on. What the? Oh, Zeo's right here. Okay. It's like, what happened? Zeo, I probably will put in. I enjoyed the series, but I probably have to put it. I enjoyed the show, but this is also based on my reactions of Zeo and how they made it too. So don't think of it, oh, I enjoyed the show a lot, that, like, I enjoyed the show a lot, that, it's going to go higher. No, if my reactions make it lower, it will make it lower. So Zeo, I enjoyed Zeo. I don't know really a lot about it, so it's not going to go as high as an A, but it's probably go behind Alien Rangers, because I know a lot more about Alien Rangers than I do Zeo. Power Rangers Turbo, yep. Cast of Mighty Morphin still in it. Goes all the way. They halfway through the season they give the powers to somebody else, just like season 2 when Jason and Zach and Trini give their powers to Rocky, Adam, and Aisha. Halfway through the season, they give it to the cast of In Space, and it continues. This is still Zordon era, so it's going to go in order. At the end of Power Rangers Turbo, the finale, 2-part episodes. Because so in Power Rangers, the finale is always like 2 parts, right? It's always almost 2 parts. I think Dino Thunder, Mighty Morphin Season 1, Mighty Morphin Season 2, if you count that as a finale. I believe that would be it. Maybe... No, that would be it. So I think those 3. The first 2 seasons of Mighty Morphin and then Dino Thunder, I believe, are only 1 episode. Oh no, Operation Overdrive, that's also 1 episode. It's also 1-part finales. But most of the finales of Power Rangers are 2 parts. The finale of Power Rangers Turbo puts Turbo in A tier. Chase into Space, I loved that finale. I would watch that finale just all day. That's one of the best finales. And also put a comment down below if you want me to do a ranking all the Power Rangers finales in the franchise. I would love to do that. You already got a sneak peek that Chase in Space would probably be one of my top 3 favorite ones. Countdown to Destruction as well, which is the finale of Power Rangers in Space. I enjoyed Power Rangers Turbo so much, it would be in like an A tier. Like that Turbo was, I don't know, costumes are nice, the plot's smooth, unlike Zeo. The finale's good, the cast is great. We have the first Kid Ranger, what's his name, Justin, showing how a kid can be strong. The Ranger, it's pretty inspirational. Like this channel would be, like the channel is. It was just great. It was wonderful, and introducing the car theme. A lot of people don't like car themed seasons like Turbo or RPM. They don't really like car themes. But I especially love car themed episodes or car themed seasons because they just have so much effort. They put just so much effort in, and they just put so much effort in and really make it smooth and really interesting to watch, and so much time in it as well. Everything just about Turbo is great. Power Rangers in Space, I'm immediately going to put that in the S tier because I don't enjoy it over Mighty Morphin. I think Power Rangers in Space is a little bit under Mighty Morphin, but not much. Power Rangers Space everything was great about it. Like, it's the cast of Turbo, the new cast of Turbo. It's the last of the Zordon era. The finale was great. Every episode was great. We had even Carlos wanting to not be Ranger anymore because he felt like he wasn't good enough. That episode was great. We brought the return of Adam, the Mighty Morphin Black Ranger. You know what I liked about In Space is if you watch it on YouTube, they're going to have a sneak peek of the next episode. I just always enjoy watching that. They also had Ninja Turtles. Like, I wouldn't expect In Space to have Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles. I wouldn't expect to have Ninja Turtles in Power Rangers. Like, my friend made a Power Turtles. Like, me and my friend made a Power Turtles. Like, whatever. Like, Power Turtles. Like, we combined Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles, not knowing that was already a thing. And we also made a website full of Power Turtles. And we put games and stuff like that. Like fighting or whatever. Like, we made a Power Turtles like website for ourselves, and it's kind of big, and we didn't even realize that Power Turtles was already a thing. Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles team up. We didn't even know that was a thing. The Ninja Turtles become bad, and then they become good, and they help the Power Rangers. I know it was 2 episodes in the whole series, but it was a joy to watch. And like I said, everything about it was great. Finale, the characters, the cast, the Ninja Turtles being freaking in the season, like the fact that the next episode shows up at the end of the previous episode as a sneak peek. This is the end of the Zordon era. Starts a team up, because in Lost Galaxy we have a team up with In Space and Lightspeed Rescue team up with Lost Galaxy, a Time Force with Lightspeed Rescue. So it's like it's a team up with the last seasons. It's a team up with the last 2 seasons, the current one and the previous one. And that starts going through like pretty much the whole series, so that's great. And S tier, not because the Ninja Turtles, but that's what kind of part of the S tier, but just that I enjoyed the season all the way through. Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. This is the one a lot of people forget in the series. They think they could put if someone's asked to name all the shows, the main shows. Lost Galaxy will be one they forget, because I guess it's just, I don't know if it's not popular or if it is, people just forget it, but Lost Galaxy is the one I always forget. Power Rangers Lost Galaxy is continuing on In Space, right? We have, at the end of Power Rangers In Space, everyone goes home back to Earth, and then we're back into Lost Galaxy again, but something about Terra Venture, and there's like a city inside a dome. I mean, RPM, there's a city inside a dome, Corinth, but Power Rangers Lost Galaxy, like, they're in space. There's a city in a dome. RPM, at least it's on Earth. Lost Galaxy, it's in space, and there's a city in a dome floating. Huh? And then we shift to Marinoi, which is the home of Maya, and her whole like her whole like home turns to stone, and then they pull out swords, like the sword and the stone, and they become Power Rangers instead of the king. Well, like, instead of becoming king, they become Power Rangers, and they use that sword as kind of like their morpher. It's nice. The morpher as a sword is kind of good, but I mean, Mystic Force, there's something like it. Like in Mystic Force, there's a wand as a morpher. So I really don't know. But yeah, Lost Galaxy. I mean, Lost Galaxy was good, but I don't really know anything about Lost Galaxy. I'm gonna put that D. I don't really know a lot about Lost Galaxy to actually give you a full explanation of what I think on it. So it's gonna go in D. It's gonna go in D tier. But yeah, Lost Galaxy is one of the ones I really did enjoy. I mean, Maya. She's cute. Okay. Put a comment down below if you want me to do a ranking of the Power Ranger girls, whether it's yellow or pink. If you want me to separate it into 2 videos, yellow and pink, yellow or pink, then you want me to do one video of all yellow, one video of all pink, and then one all combined together. I really don't know, but I'll be doing a lot of this starting next week when I am in college. So that would be nice. That would be interesting. Power Rangers. Yeah, so Power Rangers Lost Galaxy, I really don't know a lot about. Besides, there's a city in space. They're in space. There's a city in a dome floating city, and the swords as morphers, and Marinoi, the home of Maya. Everyone turns to stone. I mean, I really don't know who. So Trakina is the main villain of Lost Galaxy. I don't know. I even forgot who the father was. It was a long time ago. I don't know. Power Rangers Lost Galaxy is going in D for don't know. Doesn't mean it's bad. just means I don't know. C is the worst. If I put in C tier, means I really hated it. D is I don't know. Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. I enjoyed that one. I think I watched like 10 episodes in one day, in one night. It's like I was doing bang, 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 and I actually watched them. I watched every single episode in the Power Rangers series. Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue was a bang. At the first 3 episodes, I wanted to stop. I hated Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. I didn't like it. They're rescuing people. I mean, yes, that's what Power Rangers do. But every episode is someone rescuing. But every episode is them rescuing someone. Is them rescuing someone and then fighting, instead of like in Mighty Morphin, they're fighting putties and the monster comes down and they defeat them. And so the episodes are a little longer, like 22 minutes instead of Mighty Morphin 18 or 19 minutes. So you can't watch as much. But it's the fact that I watched 10. Lightspeed Rescue is probably going B tier. I didn't like. Okay, B tier. Lightspeed Rescue. I didn't like as much as Zeo. I know Zeo's plot is like very random, but I know it's random, but like I know the plot for Zeo is a little random and it's like doesn't make sense, but I enjoyed Zeo because it's like towards the original side, whereas Lightspeed Rescue is toward like the more modern side. I like the original ones better. Yeah, and also Zeo is the home of Jason and Scott, which a lot of my stories I put him as my father because he's a really cool dude in the series, and I really enjoyed him as the original Red Ranger, Mighty Morphin, and then the Gold Ranger and Zeo, and also the Gold Ranger's suit also looks really cool. So Zeo is not as good as Lightspeed Rescue. Zeo is better than Lightspeed Rescue, but Lightspeed Rescue is still in the same tier. Time Force. Okay, Time Force was kind of confusing. Like, there's already a death of the Ranger. There's already a death of a Ranger in the first episode. When I watched the first episode of Time Force, back then, like when I watched the first episode of Time Force a little while ago, like a few years ago, I'm like, there's already death of a Ranger? And I heard there was Wes, the Time Force Red Ranger, and then we have forgot what his name was, Jen's fiance, Jen, the Pink Ranger, fiance. He was the Red Ranger. So I'm like, what's gonna happen? How is Wes gonna become a Red Ranger? They can fight over it, and then he dies. I'm like, oh, so sad. But what? So he's not the main Red Ranger. He was just the Red Ranger in the first episode. But I'm like, what? He dies. Aren't they supposed to be getting their powers in the first episode? Like a lot of the seasons, they get their powers in the first episode. Like Mighty Morphin, Alien Rangers. Oh no, Alien Rangers not really. Zeo, Turbo. Well, actually, Turbo they actually had their powers already. Wait, no, they didn't, because Zeo, at the end of Zeo, the command center. No, wait, hold on. I'm thinking of. No, Turbo, at the end of Turbo, the command center goes down again. Turbo, I think they get new powers. I'm not really sure the first episode. In Space, they do. Lost Galaxy, they do. So, like, a lot. Lightspeed Rescue, they do. So, in Time Force, they don't get their powers in the first episode. I think West does in the second episode, but the whole main team already has their powers. A Power Ranger dies, especially the Red Ranger, is supposed to be the strongest. So the start of it didn't make sense, that's why I stopped. Then as you go on, and you have like a main mission of like capturing everyone, including Ransik and Nadira, like that it made it better. So I'm gonna say Time Force is Time Force. I'm gonna say that's in in front of Turbo, but still an A tier. It was S tier, but when I think about it right now, it actually goes in A tier because of the first 3 episodes, but then the rest was S tier. So the first 3 episodes drop at A tier. For it to be S tier, every episode has to be good. It can't just be all the episodes but the first 3. The first few episodes has to be good along with the rest of the series. Every episode has to be good. Time Force was almost there, but not quite. So it would go actually on like the edge of S tier and A tier, but it's going to go in A tier. Wild Force. Every episode was good. They lose their Zords halfway through the season because they got them taken away. Like, how are they supposed to do their Power Rangers duties without their Zords? The Zords is one of the main things they need because in every Zords is one of their main weapons they need because in every episode, in every season, every episode, a monster grows big. Right? We have Master Org. We have Cole, who comes from the wild. They're trying to find like a Red Ranger. They're trying to find a Red Ranger, even though the Red Rangers are instead of the Red Ranger already giving to them, which is great. First episode was amazing. Every episode was amazing. We have Princess Shara, or I forgot what her last name was. We have we have the princess. This guy, we have Merrick. The different types of Zords, and you know that Merrick and like the princess, and then the Merrick and the princess like sing to one of the Zords in order for them to help them, which is awesome, amazing. They lose their wild Zords. Then I kept watching to see what happens. And the finale, the 2-part finale. This season's a two-parter finale. The finale was amazing. Wild Force is going in S tier. Everything about Wild Force was amazing. Like, maybe even the theme song. Leave a comment down below if you want me to do a ranking of the theme songs as well. I'll probably do that next week. But everything about Wild Force is amazing. Everything. Ninja Storm. This is also going in S tier. Because Ninja Storm is... Oh, I should go in front of Wild Force? Probably. Let's go in front of Wild Force. So Ninja Storm, I enjoyed. I enjoyed how they got their powers. I enjoyed that the mentor's a guinea pig. Like, that just makes it. I don't know. That's just. You have a mentor as a guinea pig. You have the son of a guinea pig. That becomes a ranger. You have 3 different types of rangers. You have the Wind Rangers, Thunder Rangers, and then a Samurai Ranger. You have the Thunder Rangers, who become parts. So you start with 3, and then you go to 6. There's 3 different teams. So you have Thunder Rangers who make it to 5, who make the team to 5, who make the team a team of 5. But they're evil first. And then they're good, and then they become evil again for just a few episodes, and then they're good again. Then we have Samurai. Then we have, in order for Cam to become Samurai, Cam's the son of the guinea pig. He has to go back in time and get the Emerald Jewel. So there's episodes that lead up to them becoming a ranger, not them coming in, and then the first episode, then the episode after they come in, they're a ranger. We know that they're a ranger. A lot of seasons do that when it comes to 6th Rangers, but when it comes to getting new rangers, there's actually episodes that lead up to them becoming a ranger. Like the Thunder Rangers are evil. Cam has to go back in time and get the jewel. Like, there's missions they have to do in order to prove that they're rangers, which is awesome. The theme song is a little short, but it's okay. Ninja Storm is one of the best seasons ever. We're gonna max it out at 5 for each tier. So if Wild Force may have to go to A, even though it's an S tier, but even though it's S tier, if it's like the 6th best, it's gonna go in A. Even though it's like gonna deserve an S tier. I can't really put an S tier because there's no way. Dino Thunder. Okay, so Dino Thunder. Dino Thunder I like the return of Tommy Oliver, but you didn't really get to see Tommy Oliver because he gets stuck in the morph, which is good. I don't really get to see his face. Then, yes, he's fixed. He comes back, and then suddenly he gets disappeared, and he's invisible for a few episodes. Like, I want to see Tommy. He's the best Ranger ever. He's a Ranger prodigy, Power Ranger prodigy. He's in a bunch of seasons. He's in Mighty Morphin as a Green Ranger and White Ranger. Well, I'm gonna check that out. Oh, well, that was just someone beeping because their car is behind the garbage truck. It's garbage day for us today. Like, he's Power Ranger Prodigy. He's in Mighty Morphin as the Green Ranger and White Ranger. He's in Power Ranger Zero as the Red Ranger. Power Ranger Turbo as the Red Ranger. And now he's back as the Black Ranger. He's many different colors, right? He's in green. He's evil as green. And white and white, black, and red. Like, he's a prodigy. He comes back in Ninja Steel as well. Like, what? And then like, you never get to see him in Dino Thunder. Dino Thunder is going in A because you just never get to see Tommy a lot. But it's gonna go after Time Force though. Better than Turbo. I didn't really like Dino Thunder that much. I mean, we have Mesogog, who's also a person. And then we have Trent, who becomes the White Ranger, who's evil. Accidentally becomes a Ranger. Just like Ninja Steel. Just like Ninja Storm, where the Ranger's evil before he comes in. Dino Thunder actually doesn't have a sixth Ranger. It's 5. But it's kind of like Mighty Morphin when Tommy becomes the Green Ranger. He's evil because of Rita, under Rita's spell, and then becomes, and then is good. But yeah, Dino Thunder. There's a lot of things that could have been better. Like A tier, it's good, but it could be better. So yeah, that kind of fits. Dino Thunder fits there. SPD. This took a while to finish. SPD probably took a month and a half to finish. So I was like, I want to move on to Mystic Force. I've never seen Mystic Force. I've seen the first episode of Mystic Force. I've never seen Mystic Force, but SPD. I mean, I want to move on to Mystic Force. SPD wasn't really that good. Like, the suits were great. The characters were great. The plot was great. That's police themed. We have a dog as a mentor, and then a ranger. We have the Red Ranger being like such a selfish guy. Like, he took the Blue Ranger in SPD is the son of Wes Collins, the Red Time Force Ranger. He wanted to be the Red Ranger, but Jack took it. I mean, it's because of Doggy that if that's actually his name, because of Doggy that he can't be the Red Ranger. He actually was chosen as the Blue Ranger instead of the Red Ranger. But usually usually fathers, so usually sons of Power Rangers usually are the same color as their father. Not in this case. Sky is actually the Blue Ranger, and Wes is the Red Ranger. Many seasons later. 4 seasons later. 4 years later. So, I really don't know. SPD. Where should I put this? I haven't had any in C tier yet. SPD might go in C tier. Thought it was just one of the worst. But it kind of wasn't. Because of how long it took, yeah, I guess I have to put SPD in C tier. I don't want to make this video too long because I did that from a Super Mario 64 video, so I'm just going to rapidly go through these. Mystic Force. S tier. Oh wait, no, it's going to go in A tier because I know Megaforce is going in A tier. Because I know Megaforce is going in S tier. So Mystic Force, worse than Dino Thunder, better than Turbo. So, sorry, worse than Dino Thunder, better than Turbo. Sorry, flip that around. It just, I don't know. It just, Mystic Force is magic. I like magic. I like Harry Potter. It's based off Harry Potter. Well, not based off of Harry Potter, but like it kind of connects with Harry Potter a little bit with wands but it made me write a series connecting Mystic Force to Harry Potter. It's A tier. There's a lot of things you can do, especially since I like Harry Potter and I wrote a sequel book to Harry Potter. I was gonna make like Harry, Ron, Hermione, Neville, and Ginny as like the 5 Rangers in Mystic Force. Harry being the Red Ranger. And then I was gonna do like each chapter of the series was gonna be an episode of Mystic Force. And I was actually gonna name it Mystic Force as after the season. So there's a lot of potential. There's a lot you can do when it comes to writing, but that's not how I'm gonna. This is not how I make the rankings. Mystic Force is great. The finale was great. It was awesome with the Red Ranger being possessed for a little bit. And at the same time, you can do just a lot when the Red Ranger is possessed. And at the end of the episode, at the end of the season, in the finale, the beginning of the season, he's the last one to become Ranger because he doesn't believe in magic, and then everything just goes haywire with him being the leader. And gosh, the 3-part season where the screen just goes black and white, and they have to call upon the power of light to save the city. It's a 3-parter. That was great. I think that kind of saved Mystic Force. Mystic Force is not as good as everyone thinks. Because obviously it's my opinion. Don't feel bad about my opinion. Please comment down below where you would rank all these. If you want to send me a picture of your tier list, that would be great. But you can't. I guess you just can't rank. I guess you just can't rank it well. I guess you just can't rank it as high. I can't rank it as high. I don't know. I really cannot say anything about Mystic Force. I know a lot about the season, more about the seasons than I think I do. Like Lost Galaxy, just the one I don't remember as well. Operation Overdrive, it's going C tier, worse than SPD. Operation Overdrive is one of the worst ones. It's actually the worst. I don't know. I didn't like them. Yellow Ranger's cute. That's kind of. I mean, if you have someone you really have a crush on in Power Rangers, then you're just gonna want to watch them. RPM's my favorite season because of summer, and she's really cute, and I want to see I want to watch her be as cute as she possibly can in the season, being all overprotective of her team and whatever and whatnot. But Operation Overdrive, the team literally gets replaced. The team literally gets replaced with a ton of Rangers from past seasons. Like Super Mega Force does that, but their team don't get replaced. Their team are actually Rangers from past seasons. Operation Overdrive don't. I mean, they're looking for 5 stones. Okay. It's kind of like Avengers Endgame. But at the same time, the plot is just so there's 2 villains, one ice, one fire. Fire when it's destroyed by the ice, which fire should be destroying the ice. And then also the finale's 1 episode. I don't like 1 episode finales. I like 2-parters, 3-parters. The more parts you have of a finale, the better, because that means the plan is super awesome. The plan is super evil, and the Power Rangers have to work a lot to do it, and they don't want to put that into a movie. But yeah, that's just that's just it. So Operation Overdrive is one of the worst ones. Jungle Fury, like I said, I'm trying not to make this video long. Jungle Fury is going in 8. Actually, we're gonna do 6 per. There's 5 categories and 30 seasons. Wait, 28, 5. Okay, we'll just do 5 for now. There's gonna be some with 6. So A tier, Jungle Fury is going in front of Time Force because it's on top of A tier. It should go in S tier, but we're making S tier with the Megaforce, so nothing else is going with S tier because both Megaforces are awesome. Jungle Fury has a lot. Yellow Ranger's cute. Lily's cute. Makes me want to watch it again. Plot's great. We have one of their teammates. Not teammates. We have one of their classmates as the villain, Daishi. Theme song's very catchy. I like it. Yeah, Jungle Fury is just great. RPM. I'll put RPM S tier. I don't really care. We have to put Wild Force in the A tier. I don't really care. S tier is gonna bump Turbo down to B tier ahead of Alien Rangers. So S tier is kind of full. But S tier is RPM. RPM is great. Like I said, Summer is very cute. I like to see how she acts out. I put her in my stories, and I put her in my stories. Basically, the only reason why RPM is great because of the plot and Summer. Yep, the girl. She's my celebrity crush. Her, the actor, not, but if I had to pick the best character in Power Rangers, it's her. If I had to pick the best Power Ranger in the whole series, my favorite, it would be Summer. But it would be her because she just looks great, and I'm not gonna say anything else about her. But it's just also nice because we have Dylan, who's infected with this alien technology or whatever robotic technology, and then Theme song's not great. So we have Dylan who's infected with robot DNA, and tries to find her sister, finds her sister, but then she turns evil again. It's just the plot was great. Every episode, it doesn't have a preview in space in the other ones, towards the original side. But every episode, you can kind of predict what every episode would be like because it gave you a cliffhanger at the end, which made you want to watch more. And RPM, I kind of went through pretty quickly. RPM I went through really quickly because in the middle between Jungle Fury and RPM, I watched. Between RPM and Samurai was Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Reversion. So after RPM, I was like, okay, I see. RPM is great. It gave me more time to reflect on Power Rangers RPM. I was like, please be RPM, please make RPM good, please let RPM be good. RPM was good. It turned out to be RPM was my favorite. That made me have more time to reflect. It made me have more time to reflect on RPM. That made me have more time to reflect on it because of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Reversion before I went on to Samurai, which is next. Power Ranger Samurai. I'm gonna go quickly through these. Samurai, probably B tier. Super Samurai was worse. That's probably going in C tier. Probably ahead of SPD. Megaforce going in A tier. Super Megaforce is S tier. So we have 7 in here. We're gonna move Wild Force down to A tier. Same with Ninja Storm. The Ninja Storm is great. 5, 6. So we have 5 here, 6 here. Moving Mystic Force down. Oh no, we can leave 8. We can leave 6 in A tier. So it means A tier's full, S tier's full. We have B, C, and then D. Is what I don't know. But we might make D. No, we'll just do C. We'll just do B and C. So these rest of B and C. So, okay. So, B. So Dino Charge. So, okay. So Megaforce. Both Megaforces are going S tier. Megaforce is my favorite season. So I had to talk a lot, so that's why I'm rushing through these last few. I don't really want to make my video too long like I did with Super Mario 64, otherwise it would make me all Power Rangers seasons, but I actually make the video way too long. No. I try and make my videos long. I like to talk, so that's why I have to rush through these. So Dino Charge and Dino Supercharge. So Dino Charge and Dino Supercharge. Dino Charge, I think I'm gonna go B ahead of, behind Samurai, but ahead of Turbo. And then, so which will make Lightspeed Rescue under C ahead of Super Samurai. Super Samurai is gonna go ahead of Lightspeed Rescue. I'm gonna do that. And then Ninja Steel. Oh, no, it will make S tier. Okay, so Ninja Steel really didn't have that good of a. Ninja Steel was a great season. I enjoyed the regular Ninja Steel. The finale was not as good as Super Ninja Steel. So Super Ninja Steel. Hold on. Super Ninja Steel. Super Mega Force, regular Mega Force is ahead behind RPM. Super Ninja Steel. Oh, I'll do Dino Supercharge in a minute. I forgot about that one. Super Ninja Steel is ahead of regular Ninja Steel. But I think I enjoy Mighty Morphin Power Rangers better than regular Ninja Steel. So there's 7. So In Space is going to go down here. And then we're going to have Mystic Force move to B tier. So there we go. That's what we have so far. Because Super Ninja Steel is better because Super Ninja Steel actually had an actual finale. Like Ninja Steel, it just, the power stars were all melted, were taken from them. All their power stars. The fact that they have power stars was great in Ninja Steel. Just spin, and just it takes 2 episodes for them to get their powers, for the whole team to get their powers instead of 1. Just regular Ninja Steel, their power stars were stolen by Galvanax. Great villain, by the way, one of my favorite villains. Then they get melted down, and Galvanax grows, and they don't have their Zords, just like Wild Force, kind of. Then they have the Ninja Nexus Prism help them defeat Galvanax, which is great. Super Ninja Steel actually has Mick becoming evil and the Mentor becoming evil. There's nothing you can do. That's kind of why Super Ninja Steel has Super Ninja Steel's better, just because of the episodes, and because of the finale. You just gotta. When it comes to the Super versus regular, Super's always gonna be better because of the finale. Dino Supercharge, same with the finale of Dino Supercharge, is better than the regular Dino Charge. For I gotta put it in front of regular Dino Charge, but not as good as Samurai. Zeo, because there's a lot more Rangers. The other 4 Rangers, so there's 6 Rangers in the first one, and 4 in the second one, so that makes it 10. I forget his name. So Zeo's gonna go into C tier then. So what's his name? I forgot what his name was. Bren Mejia actually has his channel on YouTube. Bren Mejia is the actor for the Red Ranger. I forgot what his name was. And so I know it's on the tip of my tongue. It starts with a T, I know it. That actually, he actually finds Dad. So, which is great. I will have to tell you the next episode when we do more ranking videos, but right now I don't know the name of them. Beast Morphers, nah. I know a lot about it. It's going C tier in front of Operation Overdrive. Because, actually, it's going in front of SPD. Nope, it's not. Beast Morphers is C tier. Dino Fury. Sporax, though, I like it. First episode was great, but no, Dino Fury is going in there. Cosmic Fury is only 10 episodes. Do count as a season. Cosmic Fury was great. We'll have these have 7, 6, and 7. B and C tier will have 7. They have a lot of worse ones than I do good ones. And S and A tier will have 6. Cosmic Fury is going to go in front of Alien Rangers. So we'll have the 2 10-episode seasons be right next to each other. Cosmic Fury is better than Alien Rangers. Because of Blue Ranger Ollie is evil. So that makes it evil for most of the season. Until the finale, which up until the finale, then it becomes good. So that's good. And the finale is great. The final finale of the season is great. The end of the final season is great. So that just is a good wrap-down of the season. If you enjoyed this video, I recommend you watch my video where I play Super Mario 64, but I actually make the video way too long. I really recommend you watch that video if you enjoyed this one. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you next time. Peace.